Today is Tuesday, Parashat Yitro. The parasha of this week includes in it the 10 commandments. Starting with the first commandment is to have faith in Hashem. Anochi Hashem Elokecha asher hotzeticha me'eretz Mitzrayim. I'm Hashem, your God who took you out from Egypt with all the miracles. That the idea of having faith in Hashem, that He's all powerful and that He's eternal. Next commandment, the second one, Lo elecha Elohim acherim al panai. That's the idea of not having idols, not worshipping idols. That's the second commandment, is not to have idolatry. Third commandment is not to use the name of Hashem in vain, not to take an oath in vain, whether you're saying about something made of gold, let's say that it is made of wood, and you swear which will be false. That's one way. But even on something that is true, let's say you say that a wooden table, you swear using the name of Hashem that it's a wooden table. You've not lied. It's still considered to be an oath in vain. The fourth commandment is the observance of Shabbat. Here in this parasha, it says, Zachor et Yom HaShabbat lekadesho. Remember the day of Shabbat to sanctify it. In Parashat Vayitchanan, the 10 commandments there, it says, Shamor et Yom HaShabbat, observe Yom HaShabbat. So in this parasha is to do those positive things, to sanctify Shabbat, nice, getting dressed in clothes appropriately for Shabbat, nice meals, make it into a holy time of the week. That's one aspect. In Parashat Vayitchanan, Shamor is to refrain from those activities that are forbidden to do on Shabbat. The fifth commandment is Kabed et avicha ve'et imecha, respect your father and mother, and it's an important mitzvah. Actually, it appears in the first column, because the 10 commandments are in 2 columns. The first column is between man and Hashem. The second column between man and his fellow man. This kabed et avicha ve'et imecha, even though there are people, it's still in the column between you and Hashem, because after all, there are 3 partners in the creation of any person: father and mother and Hashem. Father and mother give the body aspect of the person. Hashem gives the neshama and the life in the person. So it's included in that section between man and Hashem, because if you respect your father and mother, it's a kind of training to also have to respect Hashem and to have reverence for Hashem. So that's the first column. The second column, as we said, has to do between man and his fellow man. The 6th commandment is do not murder. The 7th commandment, lo tin'af, do not commit adultery. The 8th commandment is the idea of lo tin'af, lo tignov, do not kidnap a person. The 9th commandment, lo ta'aneh bere'acha et shaker, do not bear false witness to a person. In other words, do not give false testimony. And finally, the 10th commandment is lo tachmod, which means do not covet. Do not covet, do not envy another person for what he has, thinking that you should have it instead of him. And these are the 10 commandments. But as we relate to them as 10 commandments, our sages show that within the 10 commandments, all the mitzvot of the Torah can be included, because they're all derivatives of each one of the 10 commandments. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.